Hello again, and welcome to another video from River City Gaming. Today we're going to look at a solo game of the Age of Civilization civilization building game. Now I have this set up for a normal solo game. There are 5 different scenarios, solo scenarios, in this scenario book here. But we're not going to play those right now. We're just going to do a standard solo game that will kind of look a lot like a 2 to 4 player game. So we set up everything normal with a few exceptions. So when we set up our wonders, remember it's always 3 plus number of players. So since this is a solo game, there's only 3 plus 1 player, so 4 wonders out. There's still going to be 5 civilizations out, but there's a little bit of a difference when we flip a new card and someone picks one. We'll get to that in a second. And when we set up our action cards down here at the bottom, we do normal, but the plague card has to be the 5th card in the line always. So you shuffle all the cards at random and deal them out, but you make sure the plague is the 5th card there. A couple other changes. So there are 7 different civilizations that you take out of the game and you don't play with when you're playing solo. So the Mongols you don't play with, the Iberia, the Phoenicia, the Vikings, the Germanian civilization, the Scythia, and the Carthage. Sorry if I mispronounced some of those. But you take those civilizations out and you don't play with those in a solo game. Yep, I think that is all of the new rules. When we get to a card where we're comparing military strength, which it looks like there's only going to be one of those rounds in this game, right here with the little sword, every round end, the computer player or the AI player puts a technology token by the board. So at the end of every round, so after the first round, I'll put a technology token on the board, and that will signify the military power of the computer that I'm comparing it to. So at the end of the first round, the computer will have 1 military power. At the end of the second round, the computer will have 2 military power, and so on and so forth. So those are the only differences, really, in a solo game compared to a 2 to 4 player game. And we have some achievements here in the book that we're going to try to accomplish in the solo play. I haven't had any achievements yet, so we're going to try to get the score 20 or more points achievement, the Remarkable Clan. So we're going to try to get 20 or more points in today's game. So let's go ahead and get started here. So first is to choose a civilization. Let's see. What do I want here? Let's do... I'm going to pick the Mali civilization. I like that it has 3 workers, and we have the trade value for at least 2 turns, and we can build early and often. The build card's all the way here at the end, so I think that's going to be our best option. So we've risen our civilization. Now I have 3 tokens to play. Let's see. My first one, I think I am going to trade, Now, all other players are going to get 1 coin when I trade, but there are no other players, so you just ignore that. So when I trade, I'm going to get 2 coins plus my ability here for trade, so I'm going to end up getting 4 coins for this. So we can add that. I do have 7 coins right away. My second action, I think I'm going to gain a technology. So I'm going to pay 4 here. And I'm going to gain a technology. I'm going to gain the mining, which is going to give me 2 military power. And when I build, it's going to cost me 1 less coin. And for my third action, I am going to... I could fish and get a coin. Let's see. I think I'm going to... And then I'm going to build. Whenever I build, it costs 1 less, so it's only going to cost me a coin. And when I build, I get 2 points. So that's all my meeples, my available meeples that I play, so I can take my meeples back. And when I researched, I got another point, so that's going to put me at 3 after the first round. So that's the end of the first round. So we slide it over. They're going to get the computer's going to get a military power. And now the difference when the civilizations, at the end of the round, I am going to put a resource on every civilization that is not chosen, and I will draw a new civilization at the end of every round. So in a 2 to 4 player game, the capacity for civilizations is only 5. But in a solo game, every round a new civilization gets drawn. So I could have 6, 7, 8, whatever civilizations out on the board. So that's the only difference there. So round 2, let's see, I don't think I'm going to rise or annex a civilization. I think I'm going to keep my Mali civilization. So for my first action, I'm going to trade and get 2 4 coins. So I'll go ahead and get 4 coins here to spend. For my second action, I think I will... Do I fish and get a coin to build a wonder? Or do I research another technology? I think I'm going to exploit. And I know I lose that meeple at the end, but I'm going to get 2 more coins here. And then my third action, I will gain 3 points. 1, 2, 3. And I will get a wonder. We're going to go with the... We're going to go with Colossus, which is when the game ends, if you have the engineering technology, gain 2 points. So we're going to go with Colossus there, and we need to pay for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's all of our actions, so we'll take our available meeple back. Oops, available meeple up here, and these 2 are on the red, so we're going to lose them, but that's okay, because I think I'm going to take a new civilization the next round. So that's the end of the round, so we are going to move the time marker card. the AI gets another power card, or another military power. Then we're going to place a resource on every available civilization, and we will draw a new one. China. When you farm, gain a meeple. That's nice. Alright, so new round here. I am going to rise a civilization. Oh, we've reached the plague, so I have to subtract a meeple for this round. Let's see. I think I'm going to pick the Inca here. I'm going to rise it, meaning I still get to keep my build ability, but when Inca rises, and I get my 2 coins here, and when Inca rises, gain a wander for free. So I get to pick a wander for free here. So I think I'm going to do the Angkor Wat. Angkor Wat. And that is when you gain this, you may pay 3 coins to get 4 points at the end of the game. Or no, not at the end of the game. Right now. So, actually, we'll go ahead and save that one. And we'll pick the Great Library. So when the game ends, we get a star per 2 technologies. So I don't want to use my 3 coins on that one yet. So with the Inca, building costs me $1 less. So build, I'm going to keep my discount here and discount here. So build is going to be free when I do it. And because we have the plague, I only get 2 meeples for this round. So I've risen a civilization. Now I get 2 actions. And I've got 3 coins. Let's see. I think I'm going to fish and get a coin. And then I'm going to I think I'm going to research. And I'm going to research ironworking here, which is going to give me 3 more military power. So I've got 5 military power, so I'm prepared for this. I got to pay for that research. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I get a point for researching, up to 7 now. Alright, so those are my 2 workers. So I'm going to take them back. And the plague's no longer in place, so I'm going to get my 3 here. We're going to move 1 along, add a military power. So now we are on the fight, or whoever the sword, so we're testing military power. So whichever player has the least military power loses a meeple. Well, it is 3, 4, 5 on 3, so I'm ahead, so I do not lose a meeple. So I beat the computer, so we're good there. Now I'm going to put a resource on each untaken civilization, and I'm going to flip a new civilization, and it is Italy. All right. So I have 3 meeples to use. Let's see if I want to rise or annex a civilization. Now remember, you can only have 3 civilizations throughout the entire game. So I think I'm going to hold off for now. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off for now. And man, we don't really have a way to get money. And remember, if we don't like our options, we can always take the rest action, which means we don't play any of our workers, and it's going to get us 2 coins and 1 extra worker for the next round. So that is an option. I have no coins. I could build for free. What to do? I think I'm going to rest. So I'm going to get 2 coins and 1 extra worker for the next round. So that's going to be the end of the round. I'm going to go advance our time token or time board here. So we're going to put a military power on, even though it really doesn't come into effect anymore in the game. And then we're going to add a resource to each available civilization. Then we're going to draw a new civilization. And then we have Byzantium here. All right. So the first thing we're going to do is farm. That's going to get us 3 coins here. Our next action, we can research. So we're going to gain a point to 8. And we're going to pay 4 to research a technology. I'm going to go catty corner here and research engineering, because that's going to help us on our wonder and get us 2 points at the end of the game. And then for my final action, I think I will do the exploit action, and I know I'll lose it, but we'll get 2, planning on getting another civilization here for the last round. So that's the end, so I'll take back my workers, and we'll lose this one. We'll slide the time track over, add a military power, add 1 coin for every available civilization. Nope. And we'll draw a new civilization for the last round, and we have Rome. Alright. So last round here, what is going to get us the most points? Let's see here. I want to be able to buy this wonder, and I'm going to need at least 3 coins to do it. So if I have 2... So I'm going to need to build a wonder. Then I can research. There's no good options here. I think I'm going to go with... if I get... So I'm debating... I need more workers to be able to build because that takes 2 workers. And I want to research. So I need at least 3. But if I take... What is that? Korea? I'm going to get 2 bonus points anyway. Alright, we're going to take Korea. And we're going to rise it. So that's going to give me 2 meeples. And I have all these coins that I can use here. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to gain a wonder. So that's going to get me 3 points for 11. I need to pay 7 for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's take that back. We're not going to do that yet. I know, take backsies. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to exploit first and get 2 coins. Then we're going to pay 7 and gain a wonder. I already gave myself the 3 points. 2, 4, 6, 7. And when we do that, we're going to buy this Angkor Wat. It says when you gain this, you may pay 3 coins to move, or 3 coins more to get 4 extra points. So I'm going to go ahead and get 4 extra points to bring me to 15. And that's all of my workers. I lose both of my workers here. So that is the end of the game. It's gonna be close. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Alright, so then we resolve end game abilities. So this wonder doesn't have any end game abilities. My great library, I get a point for every 2 technologies. I have 3 technologies, so I gain 1 point. Then my Colossus is gain 2 points if I have engineering. I do have engineering. So it looks like I finished with only 18 points. That stinks. That stinks. I did not get my 20 points needed. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have engineering. At the game end, you get 1 point per wander that you have. I have 1, 2, 3 wanders. 19, 20, 21 is our final score. So I did get it. I have achieved the Remarkable Clan, score 20 or more points in a game. Alright. Man, I thought I lost there for a minute. That would have not been fun. Alright. So, it's a nice little quick game if you're by yourself and you just want to play a quick little game. Join me for the next video or videos. I think I'm going to try some of these scenarios in here. I'm going to walk through the 5 scenarios that are in here that kind of changes things up a little bit. So join me for the next one. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. If I screwed anything up or you have any suggestions on how I can improve the play, feel free to comment below. You can help me out. All right, we'll see you on the next one.